Okay, so we can agree that cars don't look so good no more.
Well, they look good
It used to be
now.
that every single year, every single car looked different than it
Yes.
looked the year before.
Yes.
And that's mind-boggling nowadays to think about that. And even now with it, the cars are made of, I don't know, plastic? What are they made of?
Yeah, they're made of shit.
They're made of nothing. They're not made of steel. They did it with steel back then.
Right.
And now they're made with, I don't know, some sort of carbon something or other. And you would think they would be able to, like, I don't know what a 3D printer is, I have to confess. I have no idea what
We actually talked about it yesterday.
I have no idea what
the
a
biggest
3D
one's 4 feet long.
The biggest one is 4 feet long?
Yeah, that's what Elon was saying. They're not.
So
that
can
big.
you make... Could
You can't
a
make giant
table out of
things.
this? You can't make anything
Not
bigger
really.
than 4 feet.
I don't think so.
But
I mean, maybe there's some
car
like
parts
super.
now are. I mean, if you have a car, if you
Yeah.
have a fender bender, there's like 7 parts that you have to replace now.
Yeah.
Panels and panels and panels.
But that's also because they're better structurally to withstand impact. They have these crumple layers, and they're designed in a way that makes it safer for you. They're a lot safer than old cars. I fucking love old cars.
And the sound systems are better.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
But new cars look great. New cars are awesome. There's a lot of like really good-looking American cars, a lot of really good-looking German cars. What happened in the 1970s and the 1980s was a drop-off, a significant drop-off from the 60s. The 60s cars were some of the best-looking cars of all time. Like a 65 Corvette, one of the
power.
greatest-looking cars the world's ever
I was
designed.
a 62 Corvette guy.
Oh,
to
those
be
are
honest
beautiful
with you.
too. Model 1, the first one, Generation 1. But like, the Camaros and Barracudas, like they made beautiful, wild-looking cars back then. And I think a lot of that had to do with just the way creativity was encouraged in the 1960s. It was more free-flowing. The music was completely radical and different. Politics was radical and different. And that's why they passed those laws. They passed those laws to stop the anti-war movement. It was a civil rights movement and the
guy
anti-war
they put
movement.
in charge was a man who had absolutely no qualifications, who had no qualifications to do any of it.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of I've got someone friend that's been trying to get me to do a movie about it, but the person responsible for making all the laws was someone who had absolutely no background in any of the fields, no knowledge whatsoever, just a total huckster that got himself out in front.
Well, they probably had a mandate. They gave him a mandate. This is what we're going to do. This is the plan. We're going to lock up all these hippies and lock
I'll
up all
carry
these
the
people.
flag. I'll carry the flag. Yeah, whatever it is,
Yep.
I'll run up the hill.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I heard that Buick is going to make a car, and this could be wrong, but I heard they're going to make a car next year that's not going to look like any car ever. It's going to be like a brand new, whatever the hell, 25 or 26 Buick, and it's not going to look like the 24 or 5. It's going to look like its own individual thing that they're going to try to recommence the idea of making a new car every year. You didn't hear this?
No, like a completely new kind of model?
Yeah, like the idea that you would make a car that didn't look like like you can look at a car and you go like, that's a Volvo, but that part of it looks like a Mercedes, that part of it looks like an Infiniti, that part of the car looks like, a Toyota, that kind of, it's like, you've heard probably the story about what's that car called? The Ford that's got a animal name?
Mustang?
Taurus.
Taurus.
Now, there's a story. Now, it could be apocryphal.
Okay.
That the Ford Taurus. You never heard this one?
No.
I thought you were like this guy. You had all the
Taurus is a
information.
piece of shit. I don't care about Tauruses.
Well, the Taurus, the Taurus is like, it's not the most beautiful car in the world.
No.
But it was a huge seller for Ford. They sold a lot of them. And the story is that these guys at Ford designed a car, and they took the rear quarter panel from this automobile, the fender from this, the back fender from this, the rear windows from this, and just did a composite of all these different cars. And the car was, this car's bullshit, and we'll call it the Taurus. And they presented it to Ford, who went, we love it, and then proceeded to sell hundreds of thousands of them. And this is a story, like, where's your phone calls here? Hey, caller number 1, you heard about this? No one's ever heard this story? You've never heard this one?
I've never heard that, no.
Well, anyway, that's
but I believe
story.
it. It makes sense.
You can believe it if you look at the cars that are built now, that they are absolutely like, look at that damn Volvo. It looks exactly like a 3 year ago Mercedes or something like that. They just really steel and.
Jamie, pull up 2024 Shelby Mustang Super Snake. So there's still
Better yet,
some
Jamie,
cars.
roll it in here.
Just check out what this looks like. There's cars that they make today that are unique looking
Well,
and look badass.
I wish I'd bought a Shelby back when I first had a paycheck. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
they're such beautiful cars.
Look at that. Come on.
Well, that kind of funny. When I first look at it, it looks a little Chevy to me.
It does a little bit. It could be like a Camaro.
I mean, look at that. That looks like Chevy.
That's a beautiful car, though, right?
Well, you could
That's a
photograph either of
fucking-
us from a certain angle.
No,
and
I've
we'd
seen
look
that one
good.
in real life. That's a beautiful car.
Could be. Yeah,
That's a beautiful car.
That's better.
Oh, and it
But
sounds amazing.
But I'd hate to hit anything with that thing.
In what way?
I would hate to bump into anything. It looks like I'd have to. I wouldn't
you'd
get
have
the
to
car
replace
back
a lot
for
of
6
shit.
weeks.
That's true.
Let's see what. Can you
that's
big up
reality.
that picture there? What's the rear look like? Oh, it's got a spoiler.
Yeah. Come on.
No, I how do
looks
you feel about spoilers?
Fucking badass. That thing looks awesome. That looks amazing.
Well, I think the original one is like the super coolest car.
Oh
of
yeah.
all. That's
no
crazy.
doubt.
Oh.
If you go back and look at pull up a Boss 429, 1969 Boss 429. This to me is the pinnacle of muscle car design. Is the Boss 429? That is just
That's pretty good.
spectacular.
So
look
now
at that.
what year
look
is-
at that.
Well, that's pretty close. That's got that scoop in the front.
Yeah.
But that's pretty close to the Bullet year, right? The Bullet car.
68. Yeah, Bullet was 68. I actually have a recreation of that.